Hi, this is Erin from Erin Smith ELA, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create an interactive folder for the novel Between Shades of Grey. So this is one of my favorite activities to do with students. It takes me about 2 weeks in my classroom to do all of the activities, and I do a little bit each day so that it doesn't get to be too much. So what you're going to need to do this with your students is a manila file folder, just like this. You're going to be folding it with them. They'll need some scissors, of course, and then they'll also need some clear tape. You can also use glue sticks or regular glue, but it seems to me that the clear tape works the best. So when you're ready to create your interactive novel folder, it's going to have these components, and these are all printable PDFs that you can print and copy for your students. So it's pretty much print and go. There is what I call a nameplate, so it's where they can put their name, teacher name, class period, and the date so that you can always get the folder back to the right student. This section is vocabulary and context, so they're going to be looking up the words in the novel using the page numbers provided, and then they're going to use context clues to come up with their own definition of the word. They're also encouraged to use the prefixes, suffixes, root words, so that they can relate it to other words that they know. And those are words throughout the entire book. This section is a lesson on symbolism. So there's a PowerPoint included that has slides for each of the activities. The symbolism one has an entire lesson on symbolism where you come up with examples as a class. And then at the end, students will each pick one symbol. I think there are maybe 6 symbols that they can choose from, or they can create their own. And they're going to go a little bit more in depth with that one and analyze it with a description, some textual evidence, and a possible meaning of the symbol. And then they'll put that on the front of their folder. On the inside of the folder, these are the activities that you're going to be doing with your students. So there's a scene sketch where they can show how they visualize one of the scenes of the novel. This section has a conflict foldable, so there's a lesson on conflict in the PowerPoint, all the different types of conflict, person versus person, person versus self, person versus society, lots of different types. And then they're going to create this foldable where they're going to write 2 examples from the novel for each of the types of conflict, and then they'll attach that right there. There's a section on Lena's journey, so they'll create a map of Lena's journey. They can use the map on the inside of their books to do this and then mark on the map. This section below is about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So this is a social science connection for your students. They will choose some examples from the novel to show the different levels on the hierarchy of needs that the characters are experiencing. This section is a character map, so they will mark down the characters' names and how they relate to each other. This is a good way to review the characters' names since some of them aren't mentioned as much. And then on the back, finally, there is a quote log. So this is where you'll be able to choose. There's one version that has quotes pre-filled in for you throughout the novel, important quotes. And then there's another where this left column is blank so that your students can choose their own quotes. So you decide what level you'd like for them to work on. And then on the right-hand side, that's where they will reflect on the quotes, connect them to literary terms, those kinds of things. So that'll be on the back of the folder. So the interactive folder is a bunch of activities that you can use for a unit at either as you read the novel or as you finish the novel. Maybe if the novel was summer reading, this could be a great way to kind of review it together. So thanks for checking out this preview of my Between Shades of Grey interactive folder, and check out Erin Smith ELA on Teachers Pay Teachers for lots of other great resources.